Coach, you play your final game here at home. You go undefeated for the season in Assembly Hall, and you say goodbye to Yogi Ferrell and a great senior class. What does tonight mean to you?
Well, we say goodbye to Yogi Ferrell at Assembly Hall, but we still got time left with Yogi Ferrell, or I'd be breaking down crying constantly. So I'm looking forward to the next practice. But what does this mean? It means that when you put so much into it with each other and you make each other better, you have a lot of hard days to get to that point, but that's what makes the good days, right? Because this team figured out ways to win. They figured out ways to win through a lot of different ways, and they dealt with a lot of things. They were able to, I don't want to say isolate themselves, but they used the fuel that they needed to create an already lit fire, if that makes any sense. So to me, and they're getting better. I mean, they're getting better. Today we dealt with sickness. We had some guys that were definitely battling some virus and we're dealing with injuries, but they just keep finding a way. And Yogi Ferrell and our seniors have done just a fantastic job of being leaders this year.
Coach, can you show us what's in your hand?
Oh, yeah, I have my net here, yeah. So I'll take a strip for myself, and then the rest of it will hang on the trophy. So it belongs to Indiana. So.
You had a battle with Maryland early and then really started to find your rhythm. What do you feel like was the difference, and how were you able to get that clicking?
Well, the speed of the game was good. We got good shots. They're very good inside. I mean, they're very good all over the place. But we played fast. We didn't play out of control. We got our defense going. You know, so even when they got baskets, other than when they got really deep position, you know, we guarded them, right? And we were on fumes a little bit. I'll give our guys credit. They had about the 8-minute mark, I was concerned because that's when it looked like the fatigue was kicking in a little bit, and I hadn't gone to the bench as much for Yogi. And but they took it to another notch. They took it up another notch. And Mark's a great coach, and they've got an excellent team. And we knew we were going to have to play a 40-minute game to beat them.
You let us in the locker room after that Iowa game, and you said to your guys, there is no way you are not going to win this game against Maryland.
Well, I didn't say that. I would have said that if you weren't in the locker room. I would have said that. I caught myself. So I wouldn't have been guaranteeing victory in the locker room with cameras, but they knew what I meant. I mean, these guys mean too much, and we knew it was going to be a hard game. But I'll give these guys all the credit in the world. They were so locked in and focused. We never lost our focus. And very, very easy when you've already won a championship and when it's senior day and you've got the hoopla surrounding this. I mean, you had students camped out since Thursday. And it would be very, very easy to lose focus. And they didn't. But that's why they got a trophy, because they haven't lost focus all year.
And you touched on it a bit already, but just you get choked up when you talk about Yogi. What has he meant to not only this program, but to you as a coach?
Well, I get choked up when I breathe right now. So, I mean, it's just when you have a lot of emotion tied into these guys. But he means a ton, and you're not going to get me to break down now, so nice try. But he means so much because he just makes everybody better. And, I mean, I've known him for a long time. I've known him since his freshman year in high school, and we've been together through a lot. And hopefully we've got a lot more. But, you know, the thing with these guys, when you have them, you stand together through your season and through your time together, but you really want them to understand that when it's all said and done, you walk together for the rest of your life. And they don't really maybe grasp that at this age, but they will. And I had former players from Marquette's parents here today. I had former players here from Indiana and Marquette. To me, when we won the Big Ten championship, I'm hearing from players that I was an assistant coach with at Michigan State and Alma College. You know, that's the sign of it. You know, that's ultimately what you get most out of it. You know, it's a great profession. It's fun to coach, but at the end of the day, it's the relationships that you build over a period of time that last the rest of your life. And really, that's when you sit back and think about it, that's what you really want.
Well, congratulations on the win today, on the regular season, and we'll wish you the best of luck as you move forward.